have two very cool pieces. We have an original authentic patch that says official Babe Ruth uniform. I can show you under the loop. The ink is completely solid. It's definitely an original. It smells old, it feels old, and it obviously came off of a uniform. We're not sure what kind or which one, but it's definitely a really cool piece. And you won't find many of these. I've only seen one other one ever come up for auction. When I found this one, I got it for a pretty cool, a pretty great deal actually. And I also want to show you a 1917 baseball scorer. It's a Red Sox scorer, and it's Babe Ruth's second season, 1917, his second season with the Boston Red Sox. It says Massachusetts Breweries Company, Boston, Massachusetts, and they would keep the score of the game on here, and you can see 7-9. I'm not sure if that was the score of the last game that this was in or used at. And here is the back. It says Alley's East India Stock Ale. This could be the front. I am not sure. But it says at home, abroad. Boston Red Sox versus the Americans. Pretty awesome score. I don't see too many of these come up for auction. I've seen a few other ones in the last 2 years. And I have a few more items that I'm going to share. I hope you enjoy these two, because I know not everybody collects the same thing, and I like to collect different treasures. Here's two more very cool pieces. A 1932 World Series ticket. New York Yankees beat the Chicago team 13-6 on October 2nd, and Babe Ruth played in that game, and it was a clinching game. It was their fourth title at the time for the New York Yankees. It was the last World Series game that Babe Ruth played in, and that was in 1932, Game 4. I believe it was the game after the called shot, 1932, and this is an original. I'll show you a close-up of it. I love the colors. It does have some creasing, but overall, it's a pretty awesome ticket. I'll show you the back. And down below here I have an old pen of Babe Ruth. I believe it's a Quaker Oats pen from 1934. I'm trying to get it to focus so you can see how nice the image was printed. It's a pretty cool pen. I'll show you the back. Like I mentioned before, you want to see some tarnish on old pens and maybe a little rust, and that helps to tell that it's definitely dated from those times. 1934, I believe, on this pen. Here is a 1920s Menko Japanese Babe Ruth card, and the actual writing on the card actually reads hit, and it looks like he's in his Boston Red Sox uniform. And here we have a 1948 Babe Ruth autographed card, or autographed photograph, I'm sorry, from 1948. Around the time that he died, he was signing these, and this one is actually signed by Babe Ruth. If you look under the loop, there's a break in the R at the bottom where the U starts again, and if you look at the B is tall like it should be, in the E, the way the E has the little slant going upwards is a common attribute to Babe Ruth's signature. If you look on some of these photos, his nurse actually signed some of him for him when he was on his deathbed and he was struggling with his illness of cancer. And she would sign the bottom, and he was known to sign the top. So this is another sign that this is authentic for this photograph from 1948. It has a little bit of gloss to it, and you can see it's a Type 1 photograph. Definitely original. I'll show you under the light here to show you a bit of the aging, and that's what you want to see on an original photograph from those times. A lot of them aren't the cleanest backs. There is no stamping, and but this is one of my favorite pieces from the collection. It's a great image of Babe Ruth. And like I said, the 1920s Menko card, and I'll show you the back of this. It has a bit of damage. Maybe it was in a scrapbook at one time, or it could be water damage. I think I have one or two more pieces I'll show today. This will be the last piece for the day that I'll be showing. It's a 1929 R316 Kashin Pub Babe Ruth card, and it's a 1, graded by PSA. And this is an original. It's a very rare card. I believe they consider it a exhibit card, but I'm not sure. I'll show you it under the light. It's a beautiful card, a nice image of Babe Ruth holding the bat, getting ready to slam a home run. Here's the back of the card. Has a bit of water damage on the lower corner, but overall a pretty nice clean card, and also has a small pinhole you can see, and that was common for cards back then. Kids would tack them to their walls. There you have it for today. This will be the final video for today, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Please leave a like and share and comment. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll continue to post more videos as I continue my collecting. There will be some weeks where I don't post any videos because once I have everything up that I have so far, I'm going to take a little break from filming, and I'm going to just post as I go along on my journey to collect the most rarest pieces of Babe Ruth. And I hope you enjoy these. Have a good day.